Hey guys, and welcome to another Fragrance First Impressions with Stephen. And today I'm going to be looking at three samples that have been sent to me, and they're all by the House of Sterling, and their sister companies are Estiara and Armaf. So the fragrances I have are Armaf Opus pour Homme, Estiara Extreme Noir, and Estiara Stag Black. So somebody who's a subscriber of mine sent me a message and asked if I would like some samples of some Armafs that he has. So thanks to Zohair for that, much appreciated. And he's also sent me a little roll-on Aventus that his uncle produces. So I'll be doing a follow-up review of that. I've actually smelled it and it's got a nice pineapple smell and then develops into a kind of woodsy, Aventus style fragrance. And I think it would be very well suited towards layering. So I'm looking forward to trying that and actually posting a good review of it. Hopefully a good review, of course. So here's the samples I've been sent. So we have here, so Estiara Stag Black is a clone of Green Irish Tweed. Estiara Extreme Noir is a clone of Black Excess by Paco Rabanne. And Armaf Opus could be a clone of many things. Looking at the notes, I've heard it compared to Joop, Homme, the pink bottle, Boss Bottled, Jacques Bogart Silver Scent, and also Chanel's edition Blanche. So that could be one of many scents. I'm looking forward to seeing how that is. So I'll start with a Estiara fragrance, and I'll go for Extreme Noir. So in my recent big fragrance haul video, I had a few Armaf fragrances, and I said that Shades was a clone of Black Excess, and I've had a few fragrance subscribers kind of point out to me that it's not that, and it's actually a clone of some Creed fragrance. I can't really remember right now, I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't think it is Black Excess. So yeah, these are all decent sized samples, so thank you very much to Zohair for that, and that's awesome, buddy, so cheers. Right, here we go. Oh sorry, I'll cover the notes as well, foolish of me. So at the start we have calamansi, there's tagetes and citrus. In the middle is cardamom, cinnamon, praline and sage. And in the base is black amber, ebony, patchouli and rosewood. So here we go. Yeah, so I do have a sample of Black Excess, and it's very pineapple-y that smells. Yeah, like when I smelled Shades, it just did seem to smell like Black Excess to me, but I can't really find out. I can't remember what people were saying it's a clone of. Yeah, so off the top, it's very fruity. Like when I sprayed that there, it was a massive hit of what seems like pineapple to me. There's citrus at the top, and when I did spray a sample of Black Excess, I also thought of pineapple, but looking at the notes, that's not actually listed. Yeah, it's a very kind of good waft there of a very fruity opening, I can't really detect any woods at the moment. But I'm expecting quite a nice sweetness to develop over this based on the notes. So I'll basically try and come back to this now, so I'll try the other two and then come back to it and see how it's developed. Yeah. That is a very nice scent. I'm not going to put any ratings upon that yet. So now I'll do the Armaf. So Armaf Opus pour Homme. So again, it's either a clone of Chanel's edition Blanche, Joop Homme, Jacques Bogart Silver Scent, or Boss Bottled. From Silver Scent, it's missing a lychee note, which people are saying is the most prominent thing in Silver Scent. And a reviewer called Flex Your Face Chase has commented saying how it smells like Nag Champa, and a co-worker of his commented on the same. So the notes we have are, at the top is apple, lemon, orange and neroli. In the middle is cardamom, nutmeg, rosemary and lavender. And in the base is tonka, vanilla, vetiver and patchouli. Here we go. Oh, I think I sprayed some on my watch. Yep, I can smell that from here, you know, it's a decent, definitely good projection from there. Yeah, the apple is very strong to that. There's definitely a very prominent apple note there. Again, a very fruity opening. Zohair asked if I wanted any particular samples, and I just asked him to send me some random ones. Yeah, I think I can. Well, maybe it's too early to say, but I can see what kind of Chase was on about when he said the incense vibe. Yeah, there's very good apple smell going on there. And I think the apple and cinnamon. Is it cinnamon? Nope, no cinnamon. I think the apple, I don't know, makes it kind of. That's the common theme with Boss Bottled. I can see why people would say that. It doesn't really come off as similar to Joop to me. With that, I get a very prominent cherry loud scent. This seems a lot more kind of toned down a bit more. Yeah, that's pleasant, you know. It's not a bad scent by any means. I'm not blown away by it, but it's decent. So yeah, that's not bad. And finally now we're going to Estiara Stag Black, which is the Green Irish Tweed clone. So I haven't smelled Green Irish Tweed. I've smelled Perfume Parlour's version of it. And yeah, it's okay. I haven't really worn it that much to kind of see exactly what it's all about, but I've got the general feeling, you know. So note-wise here we have, there's lemon, verbena and iris. In the middle is lavender, spices and violet. And in the base is ambergris and sandalwood. So yeah, there's a decent spirit there. I think I did sample some of these, but I was ill and couldn't actually detect the notes, so I didn't really put a video up. Oh. Yeah, violet and lavender, bam, they're the most two prominent notes there. Oh, that's really nice. The iris is kind of floating in. I do own two SDR fragrances called Cheval Green and Cheval Blue, which are Ralph Lauren Polo, the original, and Ralph Lauren Polo Blue, respectively. And they're decent clones, you know. I think the green one is a lot more prominent and louder and is more of a dead ringer for Ralph Lauren Polo, but the blue one is more calm down and quiet, and I haven't really worn it that much, to be honest. Yeah, that's a very nice classy scent. It's definitely refined. I'm not really going. It's just, yeah, the lavender becomes very prominent there. You can kind of feel the violet in the background. And the iris, I'm not sure, I can't really detect it. I have been wearing Dior Homme Intense recently, the actual original one of it, and so I'm getting a good feel of iris in. Oh, it's a lovely scent. But yeah, it's nice. I'm looking forward to actually trying these. It's going to be hard to fit all this in because I've got so many bloody bottles away now. It's actually a challenge to decide what fragrance away at times. Yeah, it's very nice. So what I'll do now is quickly go back around and then we're done. So I'm guessing I put these on maybe 6 minutes ago now, and it'll have given the fragrances a little bit of time to change, so let's see. Yeah, the first one was Black Excess. It's kind of, the fruitiness isn't so much there now. It's got a very much sweetness, which will be the cinnamon, and the praline, yeah, I find I'm not too fussed on the taste of praline. I find it very sickly. I can't eat too much of it. It just makes me want to kind of throw up afterwards. But that's a decent smell, you know. I don't think it's going to be suited towards this time of the year, so I might have to wait until spring kicks in to start trying this properly. But that's a decent scent for sure. On to Opus now. Where do I spray this? I can't really smell anything. I'm not really sure if I actually sprayed the second fragrance here, but yeah, I think it was here, but there's not much of a strong smell going on there. Okay, and so finally going back on to Estiara Black. Yeah, again, it's not too prominent, you know. Typical of my first impressions here. Yeah, it's alright. It's not very loud, you know, but it seems equivalent in terms of how the projection and longevity, well, not so much longevity, I can't comment on that yet, but the Estiara Cheval Blue seems similar to that, quite discreet. So I've also got, where is it? I also bought this roll-on oil here, which is a clone of Acqua di Parma's Colonia Intensa Oud. The seller had a bunch of stuff on eBay and it was going quite cheap, so I bought it just for the sake of it. And then I checked their page afterwards and they had like loads of oils and whatnot listed, but they all went, so I don't know if they pulled their shop down or what, but yeah, I've tried this, so it's not first impressions, and it's okay, it's not very strong. It lasted though, bloody hell, it lasted me a good 18 hours. There was still a kind of subtle skin scent, but after I applied it, it just seemed to kind of stay as a skin scent. I think the seller was called Fragrance Library or Scent Library, or Pure Oud or something like that. But yeah, like, see, the one thing I noticed, you see, was when I put it on, it seemed to dry down very quickly, as opposed to oils by like Rehab and Perfume Parlor. They basically stay on your skin and kind of, it takes about 20-30 minutes before they actually kind of fade into your skin. But with this one, the wetness dissolves quite quickly, and that's why I thought the strength wasn't very strong. There's a very nice medicinal oud smelling thing on the go here. The top notes are citrus, oud, coriander, and armeric wood, and the base is leather and musk. But yeah, there's a nice kind of like leather scent there, and the oud is kind of noticeable for sure. But you have to smell it really close, you know. It's kind of testing different distances to see where I could smell it, and it didn't really kind of project very much. So yeah, this is okay. I got a whole bunch more of stuff to review because I got more Rehab. So I have Cobra, Zidane Classic, and Sondos, and I also have Rehab, Shahika, Cobra, and Superman. This Shahika, it's meant to take like 30-40 minutes to actually go nice. It's meant to be very off-put at the start, but Jesus Christ, man, this stuff smells so strong from the cap. Like, wow. I can see why people would say they wouldn't like that at the start. I also have these. So these are by Surati. So there's Black Oud and Amber Rose. And then I have Denal Oud by Swiss Arabian, and then Denal Oud Bakor by Ajmal. I mean, look at the colour on this stuff, it's crazy. I haven't seen a fragrance this dark before. Right, so that's me done. I think with the Rehabs I might just kind of apply them and not actually do a first impressions, but just do a follow-up video and see what I think of them afterwards, because that might be the best way to do these. So thanks guys, all the best. Cheers.